The Premier League title race is, I think, out of Liverpool's hands as Liverpool draw against Tottenham Hotspur at Anfield. Conte ball, Antonio Conte ball, his tactics worked. Even though half the time Spurs were defending deep inside their own half, they still managed to get a draw. That will help them surely in their top four pursuit. But for Liverpool, it's a big hit and a miss because Manchester City are at level points, but they have a game in hand. And honestly, Liverpool dropping points to Tottenham Hotspur. It was a tricky match. It was a tricky match because Spurs are looking really good, really good under Antonio Conte. And this match, if they can do it at Anfield, if they can salvage a draw, trust me, they deserve to be in the Champions League. After a disappointing mid-season for Spurs under Nuno Espirito Santos, and then transforming, getting time, transforming, getting two key signings as Bentancur, as Kulusevski, and now they are a real contender, and they might even challenge for the Premier League next season if they build on the strong foundations. If they can keep Heung-min Son, who is banging in the goals, 20 Premier League goals this season by Son, and next keep Harry Kane next season. Build the team around these two. Let Antonio Conte do his work, and he will surely help Tottenham Hotspur succeed. Anyways, talking about the match, Liverpool dominant. Liverpool dominant. They went all out. They knew they had to get the win. They knew they had to get the win. They had no other option. They had no other option because every match is a final. Every match is a final for Liverpool and Man City if they want to win the title. And trust me, even though Liverpool went all out, Spurs defending was peach. Spurs defending up. Yes, they conceded a goal that was a deflection, not a goal. That was a deflection. A Luis Diaz strike getting deflected. You can't do anything about this, but Tottenham defending today was outstanding. They defended deep, they defended deep. They knew Liverpool would put in crosses, whipped crosses, low crosses. Spurs knew, Conte knew, and Liverpool attempted like 60, 50 crosses this game. From Alexander Arnold, Salah was trying, Luis Diaz was trying, Thiago was trying. Every player was putting in crosses, and Spurs were good in air, defending aerial duels, and were good in defense itself. They were blocking every shot possible by Liverpool, and they did a good job. And they knew when to counter, when to send forward men. Because I was watching the game, and Spurs formation is very rigid. It's very rigid. They don't. They are not fluid enough. They are not fluid enough. They won't change the formation if they are going to counter. If they are going on a counter attack, they will send three men forward, which is Son, Kane, and Kulusevski. Kulusevski comes from the middle deep, and they won't change the formation much. But Liverpool, they were going all out. They were going all out. They were sending men into the box because they knew they had to get the goal, and sending men inside the box in the opposition half resulted in Heung-min Son breaking on the counter. Ryan Sessegnon assists to Son, and Son gets the goal. First goal for Tottenham Hotspur, and Spurs is cooking. Spurs is cooking. Everybody thought, okay, fine, Spurs might get the 3 points because they are looking good, they are defending good, and they might as well go on to win it. But it's at Anfield. You can't forget that Liverpool at Anfield is unbeaten. They are unbeaten in the league in Anfield. So trust me, it came as not as a surprise that Liverpool managed to find a way, and obviously it was visible that Spurs was just trying to defend the lead, or hold on to the draw later on. They were just trying to get that 1 point, because it's better than to lose 1 point in the race, in the top four race, than to secure 1 point. So if you know what I mean, Tottenham Hotspur securing 1 point, it was great for them. It was great for them. Conte was ecstatic. Conte was delighted because you're against one of the best teams in the world. You're against one of the giants of Europe, Liverpool, at their home ground. And if you manage to do this, yes, not the ideal things we see, but the defense did its job. Eric Dyer, absolute perfection. Hoiberg, Davies, everyone did their job. Everyone. So you can't really blame the tactics of the manager because he Conte knew who he was up against. He knew Liverpool will go all out. Liverpool will attack, attack, attack because they need the 3 points. They need the 3 points. And Conte denting their ambitions because the Liverpool might just, the title has slipped out of their hands. The title has slipped out of their hands because Manchester City has a game in hand, and they might just go on to win it. They might just go on to win it. The Premier League season is coming to a close, and this one is a big twister. This one is a big twister because Liverpool drops points, 2 points, two heavy points. They could have overtaken City today for a short being, but still. And Spurs are still in the fifth position, but defeating their mega rival, and the game against Arsenal is still to come. The big game against Arsenal is still to come. Where if they defeat Arsenal, they move into the top four, and I'll be happy to see Tottenham Hotspur in the top four because they are doing great. Manchester United, we don't talk about Manchester United today because of the shit that went down, losing 4-0 to Brighton. Manchester United is for the depressed people. Anyways, Spurs getting 1 point at Anfield, a big thing against almighty Liverpool lineup. Spurs getting 1 point is great, and Liverpool dropping points is a shocker. Tottenham Hotspur has surprised Liverpool at Anfield. Like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.